Hey, every hey everybody, thank you for stopping by and checking out my channel. I do appreciate it. Just hang in there with me about one more minute and I will be 100% live and ready. Just want to check in with y'all and let you know we'll be starting shortly. Just want to check in with y'all and let you know we'll be starting shortly. Alright, guys, welcome and thank you for joining with me today. Uh, we're just going to be streaming some Overwatch today, mostly because I was doing a really good job the other day when I was playing this and streaming. So hopefully I can pull it off again and we can have a good match. It'll be Overwatch for at least the first hour, um, and possibly the second hour, depending upon how well the matches go. If I feel like they're not going very well, then I probably won't stick around too terribly much. Alright, so real quick before I get into it, depending upon what platform you're joining me on, like I said, I do greatly appreciate anybody who took time out of their day to sit down and watch. So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you haven't already, um, make sure you follow so where you can be notified when the new streams are coming out. But at the same time, if you like to see the recaps, uh, just wait till the game is over and you'll actually be able to see it right away. If you want to see it a little bit quicker, all recaps, all replays are thrown up onto Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you check out those two channels. Other than that, y'all, let's get ready for this. Let's get to playing Overwatch. All right. Let's see how well this goes. I like playing as Bastion if I can actually get him locked down. Bastion and Orisis, I always fuck her name up, are my two go-to people. Oh, alright, gonna start a quick match. Perfect. Okay, I guess we don't have a tank, so who's the tank? No! Orisa, there we go. Well, So I'm only choosing Orisa this time, simply because we don't have a tank, as you saw. So that's really the main reason. Majority of the time, you'll see me be playing as Bastion, simply because, as much shit as people like to give, camping just works. Um, Especially in like escort type matches like this one, where if you have a buddy or you're actually part of a team that's able to work together, you can get Orisa and Bastion together, and then you have Orisa literally just plant her shield down right in front of Bastion. He can just go ape shit on everybody, and then you can cover his six and be fine. So, ooh, fuck. Wasn't paying attention. Um, Very unlikely that a shotgun would put me down, but if you say so. Gotta protect the payload. What the figgity fuck? Let's see. Like I said, this is one of my more favorite characters, if I can get him correctly. Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry. My bad. Alright, let's go. I hate that certain characters just cannot charge or run. It's ridiculous. Not today. You fucking asshole. See if I can get this person. Maybe not. Alright. I'm sure like me, many of you have those moments, and this is gonna sound completely random, but welcome to my channel. That's all I am, is just pure fucking randomness. So I'm sure like many of you, there's there's moments where if you're trying to wake up or try to go to sleep, you have issues if somebody disturbs it. Bitch. Oh, she got me from behind. It's like normally I wake up around 5 or 6. Um, but if it's like my days off, I'll try sleeping as long as possible. Because honestly, I don't get too many days off where I can just kind of sit around doing what I am now. And that's just simply due to the fact that I am a very, very busy person. Um, I operate a very, very small business, and at the same time, I work from home with Aflac, but then I also do some retail jobs on the side simply just because I need to get out of the house from time to time. And Aflac lets me get out of the house from every now and then, but not all the time. For the most part, I stay very much located in my house doing my own thing for my businesses or work. Um, but today is one of my random days off where I can actually just kind of sit back and chill and not have to stress out. Um, so normally I'd sleep until like 7 or 8, but my wife goes to work and she tries to tell me goodbye, and sure as hell enough, she says bye, and I am up. I'm not just talking about like slightly up. No, I mean my fucking ass is not going back to bed anytime soon. And as much as I wanted to and tried, just wasn't gonna happen. And that's all simply because I woke up and had this random ass thought of an old saying, of a very old saying, and I couldn't remember if it how it was exactly said. And of course, my brain, the way an ADHD brain operates, is it got really excited because now there's new information and it wants to think. And, oh, I just kept my ass up all fucking morning. It really pissed me off. I didn't get sleep as much. So I wake up and legitimately my entire thought was about the old saints better or forgive and forget. I was like, well, that's stupid. I was like, because honestly, it's not better to forgive and forget. And then I remember, once again, brain operates at a higher caliber than what I would like it to at 6 o'clock in the morning. Or in this case, 5:30. And literally just going and trying to figure it out. And finally, I was like, you know what? I don't think that's right. I think the proper saying should be, and I remember being told it years ago when I was in the military, that it's better to forgive and not forget. What the shit? Oh man, it is hot. Nope, turning that fan on. Thought I could do it. Can't. Unfortunately, y'all are gonna hear fan noises because my room gets way too goddamn hot. But so I was thinking about that and literally had my brain rattled with that stupid fucking saying. It just kind of annoyed me, mostly because it was so early in the morning. But it got me thinking, and I remember that saying simply because of the fact that um, it was kind of rough growing up, and not like, oh, my family was poor or anything. It was just a bad time. It was a changing of an era, best way to put it. It was the same era or same time that it was the same time where if you had a sibling that was gay or you had a family member that was gay, then by genetics you would be gay too because, genetics. Somebody kill that fucking little reaver. But I remember that, and that caused a lot of turmoil and lasting effects. But the reason why that one sticks with me is because I have a brother who came out openly as being gay years and years ago, and that was right at the time where legitimately I would get harassed and bullied, whatever you want to call it. A spade's a spade. I would get made fun of because they're like, oh, well, your brother's gay, so you're gay. So I'd get called very hateful slurs simply because of it. I did not die. And it always bothered me. And throughout the years, especially becoming an adult, I've had a couple people reach out to me and try to make amends. And for the most part, I'm not one to forgive, period. Because I don't think people understand how detrimental something like a saying is. Name calling somebody, bullying somebody, whatever, and not realizing the type of side effects that will have and the longevity. And it kind of blew my mind. And legitimately, this is what my brain is trying to figure out at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and really annoyed by it. But that forgive and forget type deal, I was like, well, telling myself, like, well, I can't. I refuse to forget it because that's legitimately what caused so many personal issues inside me, and to this day still do, where like I don't trust anybody 100%, and it takes a lot for me to trust someone. And honestly, I don't trust family member 100% even, and that was just simply because of they took part in other bullshit stuff. But it was just a weird time, and my brain was literally thinking about all this shit this morning, and it was just kind of making me mad, mostly because I wanted to go to sleep. That's it. I just wanted to sleep. But so I think about this, and then somebody texted me this morning. They literally, just asking what's up and if I was still cooking. And I was like, yeah, I still cook. I love to cook. It's been a passion of mine for a while. And then, of course, come my brain. Ugh. My brain then randomly was like, oh, this used to happen in the past too. And, you know, I got a lot of shit from, and this is why I don't trust, that's why I don't trust family 100%. But I used to get picked on or made fun of or harassed or hazed or stabbed at, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's all the same shit. But one of my, couple of my siblings' favorite comments, and it still doesn't bother me now, but it's just one of those things like, well, this explains why I'm so hostile towards certain siblings. And it's because, growing up loving to cook, knowing how to cook, wanting to cook, it was always Betty Crocker this, Paula Deen that. And I was like, well, made me super mad back then, and it literally groomed me for a behavior towards them. And it's one of those things like, yeah, I forgive them because now I'm the one in the family that actually knows how to cook worth a damn. I'm the one in the family that has been cooking for years now and loves to cook and can actually cook a decent meal, if not a fantastic meal, while these people are still struggling to, make simplistic dishes, or what I think are simplistic dishes. And it blows my mind. But yeah, kind of wanted to mention that because it was bothering me this morning. But it was all about that forgive and forget. And I was like, I kept telling myself that's not right. That's a stupid saying. If anything, it should be forgive and not forget, because realistically, everybody should be forgiven, and that's fine, but everybody also needs to not forget who did what to them, and how it made them, or how it affected them on a personal, mental, and physical level, because some people legitimately just don't change at all. And regardless of what people want to believe it's just, man, we got raped on that one. It's just the unfortunate truth. See, if matches keep going like this, I ain't playing Overwatch too much longer. Damn right. Hey, if you guys are having problems hearing me, because I think somebody just hit me up saying they are, let me know and I can readjust my settings. Because I honestly won't know if you're having issues until you say something. So, yeah. So I do have a child sleeping literally about 10 feet away from me in a different room. So I'm trying to be somewhat quiet-ish for her, but also she can kind of sleep through anything. So, what the fuck did I unlock? This is a decent map. This is a actually amazing map if you have a great team put together for it. But you need to have a legit team of, at least 3 or 4 players that you know and are able to work together. All right, let's check out the chat. Yeah. Nope, I see you guys on Mixer. See you guys on Twitch as well, and YouTube and Facebook. I see you guys on all of them. How y'all doing? No, I know I played this the other day, and like I was saying earlier at the start of this, I really will get behind the game if I can have a good few games where it's not just complete trash. And what I mean by that is legitimately just trashy fucking teams. Where like the last match I had, legitimately nobody was playing as a team. It was just all balls to the wall, go try attack, and we lost the defense. So yeah. No, I'm aware of the language I'm using. Well, to be fair, all my all my information that was stated on it specifically said mature content with um, strong language and possible strong comments. So if you're not a fan of that, then please don't watch. I'm not gonna change my language. That's who I am. That's who I've been for years. No, I am willing to have a healthy conversation about this, but you also gotta understand I'm not gonna keep changing or try to change my ways just because someone's a little butthurt by me using the word fuck or shit or damn. It's not my problem. This is literally a free platform that anybody can watch on, which means you have the free choice to sit and watch. And while I appreciate everybody who sits down and watches me, you also need to understand that it's not my prerogative to make everybody happy. Alright, may have to go to Orisa. Oh, now we have a tank. Alright. So, I know it sounds like I'm kind of a little hostile towards certain people or towards certain comments. I'm not really angry or mad at the comment itself. I'm more frustrated by the fact that people feel the need to try to change others, and that's stupid and quite asinine of legitimately anybody to think they have the right to force somebody to change, be it their demeanor or the way they talk. I was saying earlier, I got picked on a hell of a lot growing up, middle school, high school. Well, up until high school was up until about sophomore year when I bulked up and stopped being fat and got lean and skinny and in hella shape. Look, I don't tolerate bullies. I don't tolerate hateful people, and I'm not gonna change that. So, hence my language, not changing. If you don't like it, tough shit. So, hence my language, not changing. If you don't like it, tough shit. On a different note, y'all, if you'd like, you're more than welcome to head over to Discord and join up on the feed, because you can actually also chime in on live chatter with me if you'd like. We're gonna lose this match. Well, we're gonna lose this one, that's for sure. Come on. Genji's probably the only one doing shit. Alright, let's go up top. It's really where we should have a sniper, but I suck at sniping on this game. Put your shield down. Put your shield down. Hey, what's up, Twig? I thank you for the follow. Hey, what's up, Twig? I do appreciate, trust me. I thank you for the follow. Do appreciate, trust me. Oh, damn. Alright. Oh, damn. Come on. Really wish this overtime would be over. Yep, there we go. That's all I wanted. All I wanted. Really wish this overtime would be over. Yep, there we go. The fuck, it was a good game. It was a terrible game. The fuck, it was a good game. It was a terrible game. Did not mean to give that, but alright. Did not mean to give that, but alright. So what is it you do? I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that question a little bit. What is it that I do? Because that's a very, very vague and generalized question. That's a very, very vague and generalized question. Oh, okay. So the um, business that I operate off of, or not off of, the business I own, if you want to call it that, I mean, is my job or one of my jobs that I do, and simply put, it's a tech business, retail business. I think of it as a customization building business, and that's simply because that's legitimately what I do is I customize systems, be it PlayStation, Xboxes, started dabbling on Nintendo Switches, but then at the same time I modify, build, and repair all types of video game consoles. Biggest bread and butter is PCs. I completely make those from scratch, or not completely scratch, but the case is made. The only thing I really don't make are the components of the working system, motherboard, processor, that type of shit. But yeah, so I take orders, I customize them to whatever my clientele's need is. And I've done streaming PCs. I've done what the fuck? I've done businesses, I've done servers, I've done all types of PC, and I've done all type of customization. I do custom artwork for them as well. Um, I started working on hydro dipping, learning how to do that. It's a really cool technique. There's a couple way you can do it. There's a way that somebody on YouTube refers to as the poor man hydro dipping. That's because you're not buying a hydro dipping kit, because those kits are freaking expensive as hell. We're talking about a few $100s, if not thousands, and they tend to be just for one or two use. So I get why they call what I do the poor man hydro dipping. And that's simply just because how I do it involves a lot of spray paint and water. It's legitimately the same thing, no matter how you flush it. So that's pretty cool. So like my computer's fully custom made. I have a Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 5, sorry. I'm getting myself a Ryzen 7 soon. I have a Ryzen 7 16 core processor. I have a 580 graphics card through AMD. I have 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I have 3 terabytes of hard disk drive and 2 terabytes of solid state. So, and then my motherboard's a Asus. Super good though. I mean, it's running everything at top performance with legitimately little to no issues, which is fantastic, of course. The only downside of my entire setup is my Wi-Fi. I have to unfortunately unhook all my Wi-Fi connected devices because it's not as strong as I would like it to be. Even though I am paying for 100 megs, it's just it doesn't get it. What work have you done? I do repairs. I started doing cell phones as well about 4 or 5 months ago. Not honestly the biggest component of my perspective for the business, not just simply because anybody can fix a cell phone. I will hold true to that forever, in all honesty. And the reason why I say that is because you can find YouTube tutorials for that, and for the most part, they're pretty damn accurate. And if you can't, there's always a shop that will compete with somebody for it. So, and I know you can find tutorials and everything how to build and modify. Uh, Mine is more on a very personal level, and there's a lot of people who don't want to modify every aspect. For example, a lot of people aren't going to break down or know how to properly break down their graphics card so where they can change the color of it. So break down the plastic versus the metal without damaging the chipset. I know how to do that flawlessly. I also know how to hydro dip it as well. So where if you wanted some 3D type color or you wanted a bunch of just different wonky colors or a super cool pattern, I can do those. There's a lot of cool things you can do with hydro dipping, in all honesty. So, yeah, that's kind of what I do. Um, I've done a couple PS4s as well. Dabbled on a couple Xboxes. I've done legitimately one Nintendo, and it was my Nintendo Switch. I knew how to take apart the controller, so where I could hydro dip it. So my controllers were originally red and blue, which were fantastic. That's what I wanted. But I wanted to add the red and blue to the other controllers as well as just a Scotia white. So I was able to hydro dip those and I put a little coating on it or a sealant coat on it so where it doesn't fade or peel super quick. It takes a lot of wear and tear for that. Super fun though. Love doing it. So, yeah, I can ship all over the world. I literally do custom orders. Um, it's however you want it. If you want a specific style, I will build it to the best of your requirements, but then at the same time, I will also go a little bit above and beyond. Um, I'm super realistic though. You're not gonna hear that bullshit like Best Buy and other retailers do. And I used to work for Best Buy. I know their spiel. I know how they're supposed to push certain computers or how they're supposed to phrase certain things. It's kind of annoying. I'll be very blunt and honest with people. If what you think you want for the price, I mean, you gotta be realistic about that. You're not gonna get a true gaming PC for under 1200. So you can get an outdated PC that can game very poorly, but it's gonna be outdated with 2, 3 generations back, and you just don't get the same experience. Okay, let's see if this match can get any better. Cool, he's just far enough behind the shield, he should be solid. Alright. Get back, get back, get back. Sick of that Reaver, dude. Perfect. Yep, that's what I thought you can get from behind. Get out. Perfect. Yep, that's what I thought you can get from behind. Come here, fat ass. Come here, fat ass. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. I know that fucking pig. There he is, Roadhog, or wherever his fucking name is. I know that fucking pig. There he is, Roadhog, or wherever his fucking name is. Fuck you, Roadhog. He's been chasing me too for a while. Fuck you, Roadhog. Alright. Try this again. Hopefully they haven't moved it. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Try this again. Hopefully somebody asked. Doesn't look like it. Kingpin. I see you. I legitimately can see all chats on all systems right away, so yeah. I legitimately can see all. I hate him. I hate the Reaper dude. Chats on all systems right away, so yeah. I hate him. Hate the Reaper dude. So yeah, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, share all what you're watching. So yeah, make sure you follow. Because ideally it'll be to get this channel up and running on a higher level that will allow me to be able to do giveaways, and I don't think I'll ever make that much money, but hopefully I would love to be able to give away a custom computer part that I've worked on, or video games. Those aren't too expensive, but I'd love to be able to do that type of stuff, help people out. Whoa. I'd love to be able to do that type of stuff, help people out. Fucking twat. Whoa. Sorry, I went off camera. Oh man, we're gonna get owned. Sorry, I went off camera. Oh man, we're gonna get owned. God damn it, come on guys. God damn it, come on guys. You're pissing me off. Of course we lost. It is toasty in here. Of course we lost. It is toasty in here. Yep, done with that. Alright, let's... Oh, what did I get for Bastion? Emotes. Yep, done with that. Alright, let's... Oh, what did I get for... Alright. Not what I really wanted. Alright. A diva. Not what I really wanted. I used to like Junkrat. I used to like Junkrat. I'm aware. I'm aware. Never claim to be the best at this, or even decent at it. Never claim to be the best at this, or even decent at it. Yep, and see, people will just leave. Yep, and see, people will just leave. See, stop leaving and we can play a match. Thanks for the follow, Galvintia. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm so sorry. Do appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, Galvintia. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm so sorry. Do appreciate it. I will definitely follow you back once I am done streaming. I will definitely follow you back. That does go for anybody I know. There's a big group of people who are very anti follow for follow, subscribe for subscribe type deal. But there's legitimately no downside to it. Follow for follow, subscribe for subscribe type deal. I'm like, you're helping other subscribers out build their channel. No downside to it. While they're helping you. Like, you're helping other subscribers out build their channel while they're helping you. Ooh, do not go over there, dumbass. Ooh, do not go over there, dumbass. Oh, she got me. Was that a widow? Yep. Oh, she got me. Was that a widow? Yep. See, I'm not partner or affiliated with Twitch or Mixer yet. See, I'm aware of the rules. I'm not partner or affiliated with Twitch or Mixer yet. See, I'm aware. So until I am, I'm going to stream on all platforms at one time. So there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to stream on all platforms at one time. There's nothing wrong with that. Damn, headshot. Damn, headshot. So I use Mob Crush Studios, which is, if you stream it all or you're just interested, Mob Crush is a platform you can use inside of things like Streamlab that allows you to be able to stream on multiple platforms at one time. It's actually very handy. Even if you're not streaming, let's go try this guy. I'm sure I'll die a lot. Let's check him out. Yeah, Death Blossom, Shadow Step, Wraith Form. Yeah, Mob Crush allowed. Sorry, I was really into that kill. Mob Crush is a add-on feature that literally allows you to stream on any and all platforms at one time, versus having to pick and choose whether or not you want to stream on just Twitch or you want to stream on just just Mixer or Facebook. I like it. That's how I'm doing a lot of these streams where it looks like I'm on multiple locations at one time. Realistically, I'm just using one system to stream to all of them. And it's easier on the RAM. Tell me what to do with my Wraith form. I'll do what I want. Thank you for that follow too. Vintia. I'm gonna butcher your names, guys. If I'm just gonna be incredibly honest and blunt. It's not on purpose. I've been all over the world, and I know there are certain ways you say um, certain combination of letters. So I'm not trying to offend anybody with their name. Other aspects, sure, why not? And I'm just sucking. Probably gonna lose this match too. That's fine. Die, Winston. Hey, how long it takes for her suit to get ready. Damn. Winston's pissed. Gotcha. Where's Reaper? I did some damage. That's fine. I did some damage. That's fine. Yeah, I saw that coming. I knew we were gonna lose. Yeah, I saw that coming. I knew we were gonna lose. Oh yeah, huge Deadpool fan. Glad you noticed. Oh yeah, huge Deadpool fan. I have a bunch of the Funko Pops, a couple T-shirts, clearly, a few dress socks that my wife got me, belt buckle, watch face, tie clip, cufflinks. So we're talking about like goober levels of how much I like Deadpool. I got my tattoo as well. So Tracer used to be really good. I wonder if she's still good. Pulse bomb, blink. Let's see how bad I do as her. I know I should just go sit in that recliner. It doesn't fit in how my desk is laid out. I know I should just go sit in that recliner. It doesn't fit in how my desk is laid out. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's been a while. Well, I think I am going to stop playing this game after this match, and try to give Call of Duty another try on the computer. I'm sure I'll die a lot too on that one. No, there are no healers because nobody wants to be a healer, and I suck at being a healer. No, there are no healers because nobody wants to be a healer, and I suck at being a healer. Well, apparently, I suck as that person too. So. Apparently, I suck as that person too. So. Hey, Genji. Oh, you stupid fucker. No, I see. I thought about doing like a cooking segment. I don't have the equipment yet to be able to go do a remote cooking segment in my kitchen. My office is on the other side of the house, so not always the best thing to do cooking in the same room. My office is on the other side of the house, so not always the best thing to do cooking in the same room. Yeah, I'm aware YouTube is having I don't know if it's YouTube themselves, but a lot of videos lately when streaming on YouTube look very shitty. Let's just put it that way. There's no nice way of putting it. So. Where the fuck did Genji go? That's right, he has rocket launchers. No, Twitch, don't fail me now. That's right, he has rocket launchers. No, Twitch, don't fail me now. Alright, I will try healing, but I'm telling you, I suck. Hold to heal. Hold to increase allies' damage. Alright, I will try healing, but I'm telling you, I suck. Fly towards an angel, revive. Increase allies' damage. Fly towards an angel, revive. Oh my lord. Yep, I'm gonna die. We're just gonna switch over to Call of Duty after this. Because I suck. Yep, I'm gonna die. We're just gonna switch over to Call of Duty after this. Because I suck. Yep. I mean, he kept two people alive, right? That's worth something. I know it's a big fucking cup. Thank you. I mean, he kept two people alive, right? That's worth something. Yeah, it's one of those what are they called? It's a big fucking cup. Workout cups. Workout shakers. There we go. So. Yeah, it's one of those what are they called? Legitimately the only way I drink around here, other than my Steins wine glasses, beer glasses. Legitimately the only way I drink around here, other than my Steins wine glasses, beer glasses. Let's try no. Alright guys, I'm going to be right back, and I am going to come back and play Call of Duty. Just give me about 2-3 minutes, I'll be right back. I'm going to be right back, and I am going to come back and play Call of Duty. Just give me about 2-3 minutes, I'll be right back. guys, let's do this. Only gonna play one, maybe two more matches. I just wanted to try my hand again at Call of Duty. So, if you haven't already, I definitely do recommend checking out and purchasing some type of controller when you play games on the PC. It just makes life a lot easier. You can technically use legitimately any controller you wanted. So if you have a PlayStation, you don't have an Xbox, you can just use that. You just have to program all your keys. Um, Personally, I don't like spending the time to have to program those keys. So it's legitimately just a lot easier to go and pick up a cheap little wired controller like this from Amazon, Target, Walmart, Best Buy. I prefer Amazon because they have 2-day shipping if you're a Prime member. Um, Speaking of which, if you are a Prime member, you don't already know this information, I do apologize. This is what many of us would say is crucial, but Prime members can switch over to Twitch Prime and or merge, not switch, can merge over their Amazon Prime with their Twitch account and become a Twitch Prime member, and that is fantastic for multiple reasons. One being the fact that you get a lot of in-game content for free every month. Call of Duty is their big one. They always release a new skin for the guns, a new skin for your operator. Um, what else? A new reticle. They have a lot of good stuff. But then on top of that, you can also get one free subscription every month. Oh yeah, I have healings. Ooh, I need to jack down my sensitivity. Alright, I'll have to do it at a later time. But, sorry, as a Twitch Prime member, you also get one free subscription a month to use as you see fit. So that can be legitimately to any Twitch streamer that you see, no matter your stance on them. It's actually a fantastic way to help streamers out who are just starting, help buddy, family, or just random people. That is a shitty gun. I tend to, honestly, for mine, I tend to use mine for little, I don't want to say no names, but very, very small people who maybe have one or two subscribers and just like tossing it out. Because, like I said, you get one free one a month, and normal subscriptions are $4.99, so it definitely helps out. But the in-game content is probably my favorite part, just for the fact of you get customized content that you can only get via Twitch. But yeah, definitely. Sorry, I got sidetracked really quick. Definitely pick up a controller, because key binding on like a PC is a bitch with this one. Hell, the fuck? Why am I not releasing my keep buying it. God damn it. Sorry, I'm checking something out, see if it's glitchy over here. So this is why I don't like doing Call of Duty on this thing, trying to stream. Fuck. Just getting fucking raped on this one, aren't we? Alright. Well then, I think... I'm gonna leave match. Alright. Alright. I need to fix my shit. I need to fix my shit. Ah, damn it. Sorry guys. There we go. Sorry guys. There we go. Alright. Now let's try this. Maybe I won't get completely. Actually, let's do... That's right, I just got the free version. So, I was talking with a couple people the other day. I don't know how many of y'all drink Mountain Dew, but I did not find a match again. God damn it. I was talking with a couple people the other day. Have you seen their commercial for this? So they have 50 different bottles designs, and if you collect them all, you can win $100. And even if your best case was to go and buy like my wife and I just did, which is a 6-pack of these bottles, traditionally those 6-packs are about $6 to $7 depending upon where you are in the country. Sorry, $45 depending upon where you are in the country. They could be as high as 6 to 7 if you're on like the West Coast, where they charge a little bit more for sugary drinks. But for example, like my wife and I got them dirt cheap at a Hy-Vee near us because they had a sale of 8 6-packs for $10. And normally we would go out and we would purchase, you know, a 32 ounce or 42, whatever, was at the gas station every other day, if not every day. And it's just because they were $1. So we figured this would be a great opportunity too, because then we don't have to go out, and it could be a lot easier. I still feel like my sensitivity is super high. But it just kind of makes it a lot easier for us. But anyways, so if you purchase 50 bottles and you somehow get all 50 states and you get that $100, that's not really winning. you're actually coming out of pocket more than what you're winning.
We lost the advantage.
So if you do what most people do, which is buy the average bottle from like a gas station, which is $1.99 in most places. Ooh, what the fuck? Laggy ass shit. Watch how laggy this gets. Oh, trash.
We have the advantage.
So $2, we'll say roughly on average, and you have to purchase 50 different bottles to win that $100. You break even. Worst case, you live, let's say, East Coast, or sorry, West Coast, like California, where I've seen these bottles go for $3, $4 a piece, and that's just simply because they're sugary drinks and they charge more for kind of living a, you know, crappier lifestyle. But even then, you're talking now, you just came out of pocket about $120 to $160. That's not right, is it? $150 to $200 just to win 100, which means now you are negative 50 to 100, and that's a bullshit marketing. Now yet they can't do what like McDonald's does, where if you win Boardwalk and Park Place,
Enemy UAV above.
you can become filthy rich. But those two are also very, very hard to get, if not virtually impossible. Man, I am sucking.
We pulled ahead.
A lot of people use this gun. I don't know why.
We lost the advantage.
TACOM, 0 authorizing care package delivery.
Enemy sniper's nest inbound.
I even saw him, but I saw my radar. Ugh. So much better than this. I think that's why this game bugs me. On PS4, I am a beast, but I can only stream PS4 on Twitch. So that's what it's primarily meant to do. Yay, I killed someone! I'm not gonna end the game with the 0 and 40 deaths.
TACOM, commence lightning strike.
Taking the lead.
Still gonna lose. I'm still gonna die a lot.
Net call. Hostile gunship establishing air superiority.
What the fuck? Sirs, I am calling bullshit.
Lost control. We pulled ahead.
Don't know how when we're getting bombarded on. Damn it. I might have to stream my PS4 for Call of Duty. I hate losing this goddamn much. fall off. Don't fall off. Ah, my nose itches. Oh, fuck.
Close. Make it official.
Yeah, I killed myself. Damn.
MTC is dry. Give it all you got.
Alright, guys, well, it looks like that is that. Just gonna wrap up this game that I somehow mysteriously got put on a good team
Get me a care
that
package.
could carry me in my piece of shit ass. So, you know, that's fun.
AO pacified. Government forces
Alright.
take the win.
You see that? Let's check out my shitty KDR. That's not mine. Eh. Definitely felt like I died a lot more than 11. Alright, I'm actually gonna end this, and then I have one last thing to show you. I just need to get out of this match. Come on. Yeah, that's cool. Don't care. Alright. Come on. Oh, I did not exit. Why did I exit? Alright, let's check that out. Alright. So, the one thing I did want to show you. Alright. Let me pull it up. So if you go to your browser and you go to merchroom.com / TheSigSauer, you'll actually pull up my collection that I was just able to start not too long ago. So essentially all this is going to be is literally just little onesie twosie type t-shirts that you can definitely purchase and, you know, show support for my stream. There's a lot of other streamers that do this as well. There's tons of platforms that allow you to do this. But for the most part, you either have to build up an inventory, which means you have to purchase a shit ton of them, or you just kind of do this type of version, which is this company takes a huge cut. So the prices you see, I don't get to dictate whatsoever. It's their prices, but what's really cool is you can purchase. Right now I have 3 different types of t-shirts up there. Don't let these two confuse you. They're one and the same. Just they have a logo on it. Sorry, these two are the same. Smaller logo, bigger logo. But we also have this really cool color changing mug. So you can actually get this where it is a solid white black mug And as you pour hot liquids in it, it reveals the logo. Like I said, definitely head over to merchroom.com/the TheSigSauer and help me out. Like I said earlier, all money raised during this stream gets put directly back into the stream. So I'm not going to keep any of it. I'm going to get to the point where I can do giveaways such as, gift cards are going to be a big one because that's just a lot easier to send a digital code for a gift card. Um, but at the same time, I'm going to get to the point where I give away things like phone cases, computer parts, movie tickets to your movie of choice. You can give away video game codes, video games, controllers, software for the PC, keyboard and mouse, gaming keyboard, gaming mouse, monitors, you name it. I'm going to be giving away a lot of it here by the end of the year. But the only way I can do that is if you guys help me out and click the like, follow, or subscribe button that you see according to the platform that you're working off of. And if you haven't already, you can literally come to this link as well as many others, and they have all my links to all my platforms. Make sure you just go over there and check them out. Other than that, guys, it's been great hanging out with y'all. You guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. And I will see you on Thursday, I believe, is the next day. So keep an eye out for my streams. You guys have a great one. Thursday, I believe, is the next day. So keep an eye out for my streams. You guys have a great one.